Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, a little hot topic I want to talk to you about, and that is 5,000 round reviews. If I had a dime for every time someone dropped a comment, and you should drop it in this comment section, that says, let me know when the gun hits 5K and then I'll take it seriously, I would be a rich man today. I'm here to tell you that 5,000 round reviews are dying. 5,000 round AK reviews are completely dead. I'll give you a few reasons why in this video. Years ago, 5,000 round reviews were the norm. They were extremely common. So common, in fact, that even today, years after the heyday, people still drop comments demanding that whatever gun is being reviewed in a video be pushed to 5,000 rounds on camera before it can be taken seriously. Now, the reason we all think about the whole 5,000 round torture test in the AK world is because of AK Operators Union. Back in the day, Rob Ski made a name for himself as being the guy that would torture test AKs with 5,000 rounds. He would usually do like 5 episodes per gun, whatever AK was being chosen for the next batch of videos, and they would do 1,000 round increments. So literally they would have a video for every 1,000 rounds up to 5,000, and they would show wear and tear on the gun. They would talk about any malfunctions that it had, put it through torture testing, whatever. And this became so common and so successful that no matter where you looked, it could be any forum, AK Files, whatever, 5,000 rounds became the benchmark. A gun had to be pushed past that limit on camera before anyone would take it seriously or talk intelligently about it. I remember being a viewer back in those days, freshly getting into AKs, and of course I was watching AKOU all the time, and I could not wait for the next 5,000 round review. And I too started to think in my head, well, unless there was footage of Rob Ski putting this particular gun through a 5,000 round test on his channel, I don't really know if it's a gun that I should be buying. And if there was a gun that failed in one of those 5,000 review challenges, then I'm definitely not buying that. Like, these videos were so powerful, and they still are to this day. But there is a reason why someone like Rob Ski, who I appreciate very much, I have high respect for the guy, not throwing any shade, just calling it like it is. Like, he is the literal reason why people demand videos like that still to this day. But if you were to do a quick Google search, you will see that Rob Ski hasn't done one in years. And if you just do a quick YouTube or Google search of 5,000 round reviews in general, really all you're going to see these days, pistol reviews. That's really all you're going to see. Torture testing AKs with that amount of rounds really doesn't exist on today's YouTube, and it really doesn't exist on a lot of full rifle caliber guns. And yes, before you leave the comment, there are absolutely videos titled 5,000 round review after this person may have owned the gun for 3 or 4 years. Hell, I've got a safe full of AKs that I've had for 10 plus years that are probably all eventually over 5,000 rounds plus. I really have no idea. I could pull probably every gun out of my safe and say, let's do a 5,000 round review, because it's probably been there. What I'm specifically talking about are those old Rob Ski styles where the gun is taken from new to 5,000 on camera. There are countless videos where people are showing their gun online saying they have a certain round count, not firing a single round on camera, and we just sort of have to take their word for it. I don't think people inherently will lie on the internet, but without the proof of all these shots on camera, how the hell would we even know how many rounds are on that gun? So in regards to documented 5,000 round reviews on camera, that's a thing of the past. It's dead. So today I want to give you my top 3 reasons why that is and why you really just don't see that on this channel. Number 1, it is a massive time and effort commitment to produce something like that. If you take a look at the old Rob Ski videos, there would be 5 videos showcasing all 5,000 rounds. If you had any idea how much time and effort he probably put into producing those 5 videos, you would understand how much effort it really took. I can tell you from personal experience, just doing a 1,000 round review in a day, it took 8 hours of filming outside in the heat, several hours the next day just getting the talking bits done, several hours just getting the B-roll done, and a full day of editing. This is at least a 3-day commitment, and that's honestly the fastest I know to do it, pushing myself, honestly overexerting myself, because that was quite a bit. Now imagine doing that 5 times over. That is a huge time suck. It takes a lot of commitment, a lot of effort, and for most people, they just don't have that kind of time to put into that type of content anymore. Number 2, probably the biggest one, the literal cost of ammo. There's a reason why you see pretty much nothing but high round count pistol reviews today because 9mm is just about the cheapest way to shoot next to 22. So if we specifically look at 223, 7.62 by 39 rifle calibers, I did a little pricing today. The average cost to get PMC bronze 55 grain 5,000 rounds shipped is over $2,200. Now, if we're talking AKs and we start getting into 7.62, we're talking close to $2,500 to get that amount of ammo shipped to you as cheaply as possible. Don't even ask about 5.45. There's in no realm is that possible at all these days. Probably wasn't very possible back then. It is not possible today. So between 22 and 2,500 rounds for an intermediate caliber 5,000 round review. That's just the cost of ammo. Let's say you purchased the firearm. Who knows what you paid for that? You could have paid anywhere from $800 up to $2,500. Who the hell knows? Now you're talking about multiple thousands of dollars just in a financial commitment to produce 5 videos worth, or if you cut it down, enough content to cover the 5,000 round review. That is a huge financial commitment for the average person. Huge financial commitment. I don't know about you guys, but YouTube is not my day job. I'm an electrician by trade. I still go to work every day. To spend $3,000 on a video just to shoot 5,000 rounds for a gun so that you guys like it or don't like it really doesn't matter to me, but that's a massive blow to the wallet. And I'm here to tell you, you will not make that money back. So that is probably the biggest reason why you're not going to see that. And I've had personal conversations with Rob Ski, and he says, Clay, these people are fucking crazy if they think I'm going to spend that kind of money doing 5,000 round reviews anymore. And I felt that, Rob. I definitely feel that. It is not financially viable to do that anymore. And finally, the third reason, for lack of a better term, the juice just ain't worth the squeeze. Excluding 2 types of content creators here. A content creator that is either A, heavily sponsored, as in all the ammo is supplied for free for, I guess, to have it show up in a video. Reading paid ad reads where they're getting, $500 to thousands of dollars to read the ad and it offsets the cost of the video. Or they're a part of some big conglomerate. Maybe it's the part of a big company, or they're a representative for a large company and they're tapping into a big marketing budget that they can blow on videos like that, and it really doesn't matter how much they spend, and that person in the video is not financially invested at all. Or you're a content creator that is B, absolutely a saint with your money and your ammo, and you are just making this content for the sake of doing it, not expecting a thing in return at all. And that's kind of a joke because that content creator does not exist. There is no one out there that is just going to spend thousands of dollars and spend days of their time, blood, sweat, and tears to make that type of grueling content expecting absolutely nothing. I'm talking on a demonetized channel, reading no paid ad reads, not begging for Patreon support. That guy does not exist. So the average content creator that might have a monetized channel on YouTube making chump change on ad revenue is not going to financially ruin themselves doing these short-term 5,000 round reviews because of point A and point B. Leads to point C. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. Although the content might end up getting some views, maybe they get a few accolades here and there and some subscriptions out of it, the time and money that they have invested, they will never see that back. And at that point, unless you're like a saint, it just makes no financial sense. It really just doesn't make any sense at all for someone to do that. Now, full transparency, my channel is monetized. I do get paid ad revenue. And I can tell you right now, for the amount of money it would take to produce one 5,000 round review, I would have to have 6 months to 8 months of videos getting 100,000 views per video every week to make up for one financial commitment for a 5,000 round review test of an intermediate cartridge, like expensive ammo. That is how much ad revenue. Remember, I don't read paid ads. I don't have a Patreon. I have absolutely zero funding other than the little bit of chump change YouTube kicks over to me. And, we have Third Pin Threads, the t-shirt brand, which I don't think I've ever paid myself through Third Pin, not once since we opened the company. We've literally never paid ourselves. So that is the only way that I offset the cost for YouTube, is the tiny little ad revenue that they kick over. And you have to remember, Ad revenue for gun content today is a fraction of the cost compared to what they were paying all content creators, 6-7 years ago. I believe they called it the adpocalypse. At one time, YouTube had like equal revenue sharing across all videos. It didn't matter what kind of content you made. So back then, gun content creators were making a living. A lot of them quit their day jobs. Once they did the whole adpocalypse thing, I think that it was like a 70% drop in whatever YouTube used to pay if you made gun content, which they deemed like not safe. So they kind of kick you at every turn. You probably are going to have a hard time getting the video monetized. You've already spent thousands of dollars producing it. You've spent weeks of your time producing it. And when it's all said and done, maybe the video's bomb and you don't get any views, and maybe you get like $100 back in your pocket out of that $3,000 that you spent. And it's just like, wow, why am I doing this? Like, people enjoy making this content. This is a fun hobby for me. I know it is for a lot of people. Some people just thoroughly enjoy doing this kind of thing, and I do. But you guys have to understand, and I know I'm speaking for a lot of creators out there. I even hate that word. I hate the word influencer, all of it. But I know I'm speaking for a lot of guys that have totally bent over backwards and spent needless money producing content that they want people to enjoy. So when people demand things like 5,000 round reviews, you guys got to understand, it's not sensible to make that type of content anymore. Back when those videos were around, AK ammo was 19 cents a round. Hell, it was probably like 12 cents a round back in those days. And believe me, if ammo was that cheap, I would be doing 5,000 reviews on everything. I would be doing full auto meltdowns on everything. You can't even do the meltdowns anymore, man. YouTube will demonetize you, age restrict you, give you a strike, damn near pull your channel down. And that was the most expensive video to date that I've ever produced, were those PSA Spiker full turbo meltdowns. And that ammo was supplied for free by Xander. I mean, he's in the video. Without that, it would have been impossible. And even then, it was so expensive to make. And in the end, got age restricted and died in the water. Got no more views after that, made no money. So you take a step back going, wow, is it really worth putting that much effort into it? No, it isn't. So at the end of the day, 5,000 reviews are dead. Even the full auto meltdowns are dead. What's the other channel? Golden Web. The Golden Web, he does all the full turbo burn downs on all those AR uppers. Shit, he's had his channel pulled down like once already. Like, forget the financial loss. You'll get your whole channel taken down for that. So that's beside the point. We could have a whole nother video on the meltdown videos. But to wrap this video up, in conclusion, 5,000 round reviews are not financially possible anymore. No one's got time for it anymore. And at the end of the day, you guys would rather watch an unboxing compared to shooting footage. I guarantee you, every time I do it, I make a note. I'll make an unboxing video. I'll do the torture test. The unboxing video with not a single round shot gets 4 to 5 times the amount of views. So even though people say they want it, they don't watch that content anyway. People would rather watch talking heads, unboxing, talking about, ooh, how the gun feels. Ooh, I hope it shoots good. I hope it doesn't have malfunctions. People want to see all the speculation instead of the shooting, and the numbers just don't lie. Anyway, guys, that is all I have for you before we go too deep down this rabbit hole. I definitely appreciate you all watching, and I really do hope that this explains why we don't dump that much ammo, really that much money into a gun on this channel, trying to pump the round count up past 1,000. I can barely afford to do that. And, really don't get much help from any ammo companies. Every now and again, Global Ordnance will give me a discount on some stuff, and that makes them awesome. Shout out Global. Other than that, completely self-funded, man. So that's that. All right, we'll get back to your scheduled money hemorrhaging content next weekend. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Love you. Bye. Oh, almost forgot. By the way, P.S. Fellas, my brothers in Christ, let's be honest. You know you sons of bitches really don't shoot that much. All right, this time I'm for real. Love you. Bye.